not buy fast fashion, ever.
Yeah, no.
Really only Zara and H&M.
I don't like shopping at H&M because I know, I don't know, from like the beginning to the end, they're just not a very nice company, but then they're also really cheap, so sometimes I just have to do it and I feel bad for it.
Where like for Zara and All Saints and Forever 21 and all of these places, H&M and Topshop, there's no thought process other than let's give them this look at the cheapest possible.
Pretty cheap. People are, you know, probably gonna wear them once or twice.
You make it into a gym shirt after 2 or 3 wears.
It's the amount of places that I've bought stuff from, and then, you know, my seasonal or sporadic buying that I do go through, I'll go back 6 months later and try and buy the same thing, and it's completely different.
And it's the most upsetting thing in the world. I
terrible.
hate that. I hate it.
The fast fashion retailers who, you know, basically a race to the bottom, it's not costing us anything. It generally doesn't cost them much, but it's costing somebody else a lot.
Probably that Vietnamese woman got paid nothing.
I feel like fast fashion is sort of like junk food. It's not necessarily bad in small doses, but the fact that it's run rampant has proven to have really detrimental effects on the industry. I think it's time to sort of trick people into eating their vegetables, in a sense, wherein the aesthetics presented by fast fashion actually stem from previously existing brands.
If someone's very healthy or they're a personal trainer, do they go get fast food? Quality is very important.
I want my pieces to last.
I tend to ask myself how many times do I think I'm gonna wear this? Or the better question is, do I see myself wearing this next year or in the years to come?
I think that you could always make a really nice piece of clothing work for you in so many different types of outfits.
People need to be educated on quality and also the care of their clothes. Hey, save up your money and spend $150 on this one thing and you'll wear it for the next 3 years, instead of like, hey, you spend $30 on this thing that's like way too trendy anyways and you're not gonna wanna wear it next season.
It's not a consumer education, and I think cost per wear is a very real figure that most people should consider when buying an item.
21 billion pounds
Of clothing is thrown away each year.
and ends up in landfills.
Wow.
That's a big number.
I never throw away clothes, I always donate it.
We also have to change consumerism to an extent.
People are trying to keep up with like all the different styles, all the different looks, and like obviously apparel and clothing is expensive, and I think people are just buying an excess amount of like fast fashion stuff.
It's hard though because you also do feel like you have to keep up with like the continuous changing trends and everything. Well, yeah, you do, yeah.
If everyone stays together, can be done. If it's only one person trying to change the world, it's very tough.
Buy very carefully, I would say.
I'm very aware that when I buy the particular like sneakers that I want to buy, that you know, that it's costing somebody else something.
They go through their clothes so fast that they have to put stuff out on the streets because they can't sell them fast enough, and it's kind of crazy.